Okay. I am recording this on February 1st, 2025. Officially 2 months to moving day, to the point of no return. Originally, this video was going to be about being helpful, but I'm not feeling helpful today, so it's not going to be about being helpful. And I'll tell you why. It all comes down to this thing, okay? Now, the original video on being helpful also has to do with the jump starter. It starts a couple of days ago when a neighbor knocks on my door. Never spoken to the man before. Why he knocked on my door, I don't know. I guess I've garnered a reputation as being the helpful guy. Couldn't start his car. Battery was dead. Yeah, I can help you out. No problem. Nice guy. We chatted for a few minutes. That's all good. And that was the inspiration for a video about the value of being helpful. Because I'm a helpful guy. I'm not feeling helpful today. Because this morning I got up, went out to start the van. Click, 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 click. Ah! Now, I've suspected for some time now that the van battery is on its way out for a variety of reasons. This is the second time it's happened in 2 weeks. So my plans for the day have been rearranged just a little bit. So instead of getting some errands done and then working on a video and doing a bit of this and a bit of that and doing other stuff, now I've driven out to Cross Iron Mall, which is about a 20-minute drive from my house, 25 or so. Not because I wanted to go to the mall, because I really didn't, but because I needed to put a charge on the battery. Now I'm sitting in the parking lot of said mall, letting the vehicle run. Prissy just purr away a little bit to herself, put some heat and some charge on the battery. No radio, dome lights are off, headlights are off. I do have the heat going. I do have the heat going. Why? Because it's minus 14 stupid degrees Celsius. I'm not happy. I don't want to buy a new battery. I want to spend the money on getting ready to move into the van, not maintain the van. I have a budget for that. But the way things have been the last few years, mainly me helping other people, and this, I have no objection to helping people. It makes me feel good. But it has left my resources somewhat depleted. Enough that I'm humming and hawing about buying a car battery at this time, with everything that I've got coming up. And it's not just building out the van. I got to arrange for storage. I got to get a mailbox. Gym membership if I ever want to take a shower again. That kind of thing. And of course, there's probably at least one thing that I have not thought of yet. Okay. Fine. Now, I can spend the money on a battery, or I can just resign myself to using this thing every now and again. It is, after all, why I bought it, and gosh darn it, it works well. It works really well. It worked well on my neighbor's little 4-banger. It worked well this morning on my V6. I have used it to start V8 engines, though it doesn't like it too much. That is why I bought it. It's why I carry it with me. And I need to think about this. I feel like the universe is challenging me. And this is not a new feeling. It's anytime I undertake a project, I feel like the universe says, do you really want it, Mark? Like, really? Do you really want this? How bad? I'm tired of being challenged. I'm searching I'm on a quest for a state of flow in which my life flows. That's not realistic, and I know it, and I know it. After a while, it would just make me complacent. It would not be a good thing in the long run. But just once, like, this is a major transition of lifestyle. I'm going from a life that is, for the most part, pretty good, to a life that I really actually want. Like, want. I want this. Can't you? I mean, you're the universe. Can't you read the contents of my heart? I want this. And I'm gonna do it. And if that means that I have to jumpstart my car on a semi-regular or even a regular basis every morning. Well, no, every morning I will buy a battery, because there's more to it than just getting the thing running. But it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. I will just figure it out. When I'm calm, later today or tomorrow or next week, maybe, I will take a hard think on what I want to do. What's best for me moving forward? What's best for Prissy? I'm entering into a partnership with my vehicle that most people don't have. They if they even think about it in these terms at all, which I'm thinking they don't. I take care of her, she takes care of me. That's the way it's always been with my vehicles. There's really only one car that I have not named, that I've never felt a close affiliation or affinity to. And the funny thing is, that is a car that I owned for the longest of any of my vehicles. Almost 10 years I drove that car until it just flat out died. And yeah, okay, I maybe could have taken slightly better care of her, but overall it was maintained, it was taken care of, and I just didn't feel a connection. It certainly did not get named. Nothing stuck. I like Prissy. I really do. At first I was, I felt a connection, but I was kind of neutral. I really was kind of neutral on her. But she's slowly revealing herself to me. And I like who she is. I really do. She's just kind of quiet and steady, and, you know, we go down the highway, but when she needs to pick up her skirts and run, she's got it. She can do it. Absolutely. I don't know why her name's Prissy, because she's not Prissy at all, but short for Priscilla. I think a little tongue-in-cheek. But yeah, I think in the next week or two, I'm probably going to wind up getting a battery. Take care of her. Because I'm asking more of her than I have of just about any other vehicle I've ever purchased. Because, well, we're going to be cohabitating, really. I'm going to be living in her. So, I think that's the priority. I can sleep on plywood if I have to. Build the back out as we go. So, I'm going to go to Costco and price batteries. I've done some chores, I've done some errands. I found a potential battery at Costco for under $200, so this is good, $189. So I have a plan, but I think before I commit to that, there is a possibility that I have a faulty switch that's just putting a drain on the battery. So when I park the vehicle, I turn everything off. Dome lights are set to off. AC off. Radio off. Everything I can turn off has been turned off, so that the maximum amount of power in the battery is available to just start the engine. That's all. So right now I'm in the superstore. I just finished getting my groceries for the day. And that's kind of where we're at. We're going to try this out and we're going to see how this goes for a while. I got to remember to bring the jumper in and charge it up a little. Still a fair amount of charge on it. I think it'll charge Prissy up. It'll start Prissy, I think 4 or 5 times before it's mission critical, but I prefer to keep it topped up. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. That's about it. Actually, it's not. I gotta stick this. Hold, please. With my empty passenger seat, gosh, that's lonely. Huh. Okay. Sorry about that. Now that I have suction cupped the GoPro, hold on. Yeah. Okay. So now that I've suction cupped the GoPro to the window, I just realized that I forgot to brush the snow off the mirror. I don't want to open the mirror. I don't want to open the door. Well, there's not that much snow on there. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah. Screw it. Not going far.